Tide Talk with Webb is back. This video, I'm going to kind of go through some bad, some negative early on. Then we're going to give kudos to Malachi Moore for what he said today. It was amazing. And then we're going to have a way forward. So we're going to do bad, kudos, way forward. All right. As you know, still kind of reeling from the Vandy loss. Total breakdown of defense, total breakdown of discipline, playing with discipline. You'd see that weird triple option system, and two guys would tackle the quarterback, but the running back's wide open and gashes us with a shovel pass. I mean, that was all day. Or you'd see similar, go to the running back, quarterback still open, chunks it to open receiver. That was horrible. The third downs were just abysmal, absolute garbage. Like I said, certain plays, stop a drive before it even begins. Two number twos on the field. That's elementary, and certain things like Milrow running past the line and chunking it. Now this loss, we can be honest with ourselves. This was on the defense. When you can't get off on third down, when you have third and long and they make it, third and long, make it, third and long and make it, that's discipline. That's not like a talent. That's not like a speed. That's not like a training. That's discipline. That's fundamentals. Like I said, I know that the offense had the ball for 9 minutes in the first half, and their offense, Vanderbilt's offense, had the ball for like 22 minutes. That don't matter. That defense has got to get that team off the field, that offensive unit for Vanderbilt off the field in 3 and out. That has to happen. That's winning football. Pavia he was 16 of 20, 252 yards and 2 touchdowns, QBR rating of 96. Milrow was 18 of 24, 310 yards, 1 TD passing, 1 INT, and 1 rushing TD. That should be enough to win the game. Like I said, third downs for us, we only hit 3 of 7. Like, we got to be better than that. Another thing I thought was kind of weird was it's like we don't want to establish the run at all. And they were running all over us. And that there's no line of attack on defense, no setting the line, no setting the pace. Like I said, Vandy's third downs, they were 12 for 18. They got it. I get it. Georgia was 5 for 5 or 6 for 6 on fourth downs. Okay, but you had them in 3 and long most every time. In a regular game, they punt. Vanderbilt was the complete opposite. Third and long, make it every time. Like I said, we're about to get the kudos. Malachi Moore sitting there trash talking when we're down 23-7. I know he's passionate. I know he loves the game. He's a dog. But, you need to focus on the game. We were getting whipped all game. Absolutely whipped all game. That has to change, And that loss is on DeBoer. And it's on Kane Womack. 100%. You didn't prepare your guys. In defense, that's probably the worst collapse in Alabama football history in my lifetime I've seen. I've never seen a number 1 Bama team lose to an unranked Vandy. Now, granted, they had a lot of transfer players. They were a lot better. They came in there hungry. We came in there sleepwalking, sloppy, looking like a sack of ass. Now, let's get to the good part. Really disappointed in Malachi Moore. Like I said, he did not come off the field when his coach told him to come off the field. He was blatantly disrespectful. Kane Womack's better than me. If that had been me, I'd drug his ass off the field, took a timeout, and he wouldn't even be playing against South Carolina. I don't give a shit. And I'm taking the captain off your chest, and you don't have to earn it back. This is my team, not yours. But let me just say this. Redemption. Malachi Moore came back today, issued a public apology, apologized to his head coach, apologized to his defensive coordinator, apologized to his team, and he literally went on Instagram and apologized to the young men that he was shoving their head in the ground, talking mess to. He said, hey, I let the game get away. I'm a very passionate player. I love this team. I love this university. It was getting chippy. I let it get to my head. And he did all the things that you got to do to redeem yourself. And that's what he did. He apologized, manned up to Kalen DeBoer. He manned up to Kane Womack and apologized to the team, went on Instagram, apologized to all those people in the game that he did not display class to that is the usual Alabama standard that he knows. And he apologized, which is huge. That is massive steps forward for that young man and the team, and it's great. And it's a great building block from here. Now, where do we go from here? Well, now we set the edge. We come out there and we play Bama ball. We play discipline. We play fast. We don't come in sleepwalking against anybody, regardless of rank or where you're at in the top 25, or whether you're in the top 25, or whether you're a Division 2 or 3 team. We come out there to the Bama standard and we play to that standard. We set the tone on defense. We stop the run. Now, as well on offense, we need to come out and set the tone and run the ball. I know we've had some issues with line. I know we've had those things, but you got to come out and set that tone. Happy to see where we're at on this Tuesday. I'm glad to see where Malachi Moore's gotten to. I'm glad to see where the team has gotten to. And now we got to go back to play Bama ball because it's a long season. Long season. With that being said, all those other teams lost too, so they're going to be doing these same things. But now we got to make sure that we come every week with our lunch pail, ready to play all 4 quarters, ready to play every down. We have a bad down, forget it, keep going. That's what we got to do because now people know, oh, Bama can be beat. Oh, they're easy. They got walked over by Vandy. So now there's no target on our back. Now we're not the hunted, we're the hunter. And that's the mentality we got to go in every game with now. So, like I said, South Carolina is a good team. They're not a pushover. They can run the ball. They can run it down your throat. They can pass pretty good. Like I said, Lenora Sellers is a good quarterback. He could pass. He could run. He's a hard-nosed kid. I need to look at injury reports. I don't think he's injured, but like I said, that's something that we need to be aware of. We need to have control of. And so we need to every week bring that lunch pail, that blue car lunch pail, and be ready to fight because it ain't going to be easy. Teams, we got exposed. Teams are going to see that, and they're going to play off that. So one thing funny I did hear I'm going to address was Locked on Bama, the podcast they talked about that bad shirt that DeBoer had. It looked like he bought it at the Dollar General and threw that thing on and went down there to the field. Honestly, I really don't care what he's wearing. I get it. You're Bama. You want to look a little class, maybe a little polo. I get it. It was probably 1 or 2 sizes too small, like a medium. I get it, all right? But end of the day, you win and nobody cares about your shirt. End of the day, you come out there and you do what you got to do, man on a man, hat on a hat, and play discipline, and it's over. Nobody cares. Still funny analogy. Like I said, hopefully this weekend we corrected everything. We act like we got off the bus ready to play, and we'll be all right. Anyway, y'all have a good one. I'll have a video later in the week. Tide Talk Web is out.